Today's lecture will be about loops, different loops. We'll go to xcode, go to new playground and try to make new playground blank one for iOS. Give a name for it, loops, as we do before. Here we start. We will do some loops like for loops, while do, and repeat while. According to our lecture, we have for loop, for in loop. This is how we define it in the iOS or Swift language. For in loops example for it, and we will come to make an example for in loops. We start to remove the second line. We start by for, then variable. Our variable will be I in 0 until less than 10, which means it will be 10 times running. Open brackets, curly brackets will be open, then the print I. Here is giving attention from program that he said that was never mutable, so we can change it. Let's see, it's 9 times, number 9, because the last number will be 9, less than 10. When get 10 it will be stop, so it will print. Downside, if you see this screen, it will be 0 until 9, which means 10 times. If we fix this error, we can delete the var and run it again. It will be correct working. There is no problem about it. It doesn't need to define that as var because it's already changing. So this is the way we define for in loop. For example, if we make for variable numbers and define the type of it integer and give these numbers some numbers like let's say for 55 and 73 and 90. This is randomly, we give some numbers, it's not specifically you should specify this. We start by making for loops, defining for, then the variable in that numbers in this array of integer, then print each number inside this array, and we will say print n. When it's come to running it, if we see that we have four times, because we have 4 numbers, last number will be 90. If you see downside there, you will see that there is 4, 55, 73 and 90 is being printed, as well as the other one. It was from 0 until 9, the first for loop we made. Now we come over, we understand that we can make for loops usually or normally, or we can make it for arrays as we do it in the second for loop. We come to make another thing. We define a variable count as a 0, and we come to use while. What is the difference between while and for loop? Try to think about it. Check the video now, you will understand better. While make until count is less than 10, print count, but what we need, if we keep it like that, it will be infinitely working, so program will be repeated, not stop. You need to add count plus 1, which means each time count it comes 0, then after that 1, then after that 2. It's adding 1 by 1 until we get to the 10. When it gets to 10, it will stop. It's meaning 10 times, as shown in the graph. Also, this is how we print it in a while. This is while for loop. While loop. If we come to, in other languages do while, in this Swift language is repeat. We start by putting while repeat, then print. For example, iOS application, iOS app, repeat this one while count is less than 10. This will repeat iOS app as 10 times starting by 0 because we give count 0 until getting to 10 and adding by 1 until get. Here is it, but iOS application is one time printed because already count variable become the value become 10, now become 11 value of it, so it will stop. It will run one time and it will stop. So we need to upgrade the count, otherwise it will run according to the previous value of the count. Repeat. What did the repeat do? Repeat, it will print at least one time. When it was 10 count, it become 11, but even that he printed, then he come to check the condition. As we see, the count is 11. Here is it. If you run it again, it will be one time only because last number of counted is 10, and when added 1 it will be 11. I could keep it for you as an assignment for you, but I think this is enough and understandable for loops.